More often than not, airsoft guns tend to blend into one another. It's hard for any new gun to stand out nowadays unless it's a replica that's never been done before, and if it's an M4 or a variant of one, well, we can guarantee that some people will immediately hate it right away, even if they've never held it or ever even seen it. But once in a blue moon, we forget about all that kind of stuff altogether. G&G Armament sent me this box, and I have to admit that I'm a bit too excited about doing this unboxing video, so much so that I almost didn't even film it. I almost just ripped this apart immediately. So cutting into it, I can already tell that I'm gonna make a mess. I subscribe to the idea that packing peanuts should be freaking outlawed. To hell with the peanuts though, this is what I really care about. This gray box says it all right on top. They say it stands for Billet Aluminum Modern Firearm, but we all know better. This is the G&G Armament Cobalt Kinetics Banff Team Rifle. You really have to give it to G&G on this one. It's an M4 style rifle, yeah, but they went and did something a bit different by working with Cobalt Kinetics to bring a premium competition style rifle into the airsoft world without skipping a major list of traits that makes this roughly $2,500 real rifle stand out in airsoft. I got my hands on the prototype model back at SHOT Show 2019 and again in Taiwan while at the G&G World Cup shooting competition, and one thing that seemingly didn't change was the build construction. This thing is a rock, with every single thing on the outside being made from billet aluminum like the real Banff rifle, with the only exception consisting of the dust cover for the bolt carrier. That's a bit odd to me, or at least I thought so until I looked at the real rifle again and noticed that it too was made from plastic by the looks of things. The gray and blue covering this G&G rifle of course gets people's attention, even at milsim events like the Overwatch Tactics Conquest of Avalon event, which I just went to last weekend, that took place at a Renaissance Festival fairgrounds. That alone is pretty awesome in itself, but I thought at a place like that, at an event like that people would just immediately write it off as too flashy or something, but no, not at all. Even the guys from another Serious Airsoft podcast fondled this thing, and they seem to really like this rifle. Of course, there's like so much more stuff to talk about when it comes to this rifle, and even the magazine that will drop free from any M4 rifle when it runs out of BBs, like how the real thing offers. This kind of turns some people off from getting this rifle, but you don't really have to worry about it since you can just turn this function off so magazines don't fall to their death every time you run dry. The G2 gearbox that G&G offers is another highlight that I've talked about so many times already. I'll leave links to where you can watch this whole video on the gearbox in the description. However, the audible beeps that alert you if the battery is running low, and the option to switch full auto to 3-round or even 5-round bursts thanks to the MOSFET is very much appreciated. Continuing along, the trigger is amazing, the magwell is topped off with a flared extension. Even though the magwell is already flared to begin with, the mag release is huge, the selector switch throw is shortened down on both sides, and so on and so on. But here's one major thing. Do you want this rifle? Because I'm giving it away. Now I like this rifle, and I mean, I really like this rifle. It's built amazingly, the trigger is superb, and no doubt that people will be asking about this rifle a lot if you bring it to a field or to an arena. I say that because I had to explain what this rifle was and who makes it well over 20 times, and I only took it out to one field. But I still want to do something special that no one else is doing, and G&G is making that possible by letting me give this away. And I'm going to make this giveaway as easy as possible so anyone in the United States can join in. Just make sure to first follow G&G and USAirsoft on Instagram, then subscribe to both of our YouTube channels if you haven't already. Then just spank the like button on this video and comment down below in this video which feature on this rifle do you like the most. You can mention the magazine drop-off feature or how this rifle won't allow you to dry fire it if you're using a G2 G&G magazine. You can even talk about the overall delicious looks, its range and consistency at the chronograph, or how you love the idea that G&G is working with a real gun manufacturer to bring stuff like this to the game of airsoft. And I'm going to give you 2 weeks to enter this, so get all that stuff finished, and maybe you should get some of your friends to enter in as well, because if we break 175,000 subscribers in a week, then I'll throw in another piece to this package that G&G also sent me. More on this once we break 175,000 subscribers. I really have to thank G&G Armament for sending me this rifle that I really am debating if I should make the $550 investment to pick one up for myself. And I'm not even into M4s, despite how much I'm told that I should like them. M4s need to stand out from the thousands of other rifles that flood the search results online and like on every gun wall at every airsoft shop. And I'd say that this Cobalt Kinetics rifle did just that. And with that said, I'd say that this unboxing is finished up, so let the madness begin in the comments down below. I'll leave all the information about how to enter this giveaway in the description just in case if you need it again. So maybe you can win this nearly $550 package. Or you can get more information about the Cobalt Kinetics BAMF Team rifle if you want that, with other links I'll leave in the description. Expect a full review on this rifle very soon, as well as a 50+ gun airsoft collection that's been taking me way longer than I expected to edit together. Once again though, thank you to G&G Armament, thank you to everyone watching this unboxing video, and thank you to all these awesome, sexy commenters that push me to do more and more stuff just like this video. But until our next video drops from the city of San Antonio, this has been Scott Hollenbeck, and I will be sure to see you all next time.
I love that trigger. I guess that dog doesn't. Whoever's gonna win this rifle is gonna love it.